Okay.
Okay, so who am I here with?
Howdy, my name's Darien.
Okay, so I'm just gonna, talk about like some things that we learned in like high school and like what do you think are some of the things that you wish that you learned in high school and what are some things that you learned in high school that you don't think is like really relevant to like us now because like we're college kids and stuff.
Yeah.
And so like I wanted to start off by asking like the question, you can like fill in the blank of like I wish that my high school would have taught me like what is something that you wish that you learned in high school that like they didn't really like teach in class.
Something I wish. I wish they would have. I feel like there's easy ones like how to write a check and things about like teaching about credit score and stuff like that. Because like obviously everyone needs to do those things at some point.
Yeah.
Also, how to actually I guess those are the biggest ones. Maybe also I don't know if this is like just my high school. There was no sex ed, so I had to find the clitoris on my own.
Yeah, like we learned in like class that like apparently like a good amount of like Texas schools like don't even like teach sex ed. So
Yep. Makes
yeah.
sense.
So unfortunately you're one of them.
Yep.
So the first question I would like to ask is why would it have helped if you've taken these like particular classes or like learned like these things? Like how do you think it would have like helped you like now?
I think it would have just cut out a lot of confusion, especially from like moving from high school to college. You kind of don't have too much time for much else. You have to figure out like how school's gonna work, living with new people, job if you have to work while you're in college, and things like that. So I think it would just help make the process a whole lot smoother if we already knew about like example like I just said like credit and like checks and like other financial stuff, like how to manage your money better.
Yeah. So like would you say like most of these things like you had to just like learn like on your own like outside school and all that stuff?
Most definitely.
Yeah. Okay, the second question would be so like let's say like you're like the professor and like you had to like teach like the upcoming like high school students about like credit, how to write checks and all that stuff. Like how would you think about like going about doing that?
See, I feel like that's kind of hard because we were never taught that in high school, so I would have no idea. But I'd say, like if I was a teacher,
Yeah.
I'd probably, if I was a teacher at that point, I'd probably realize, oh, there's other things these kids should be knowing instead of how to do like, what's it called, fucking like solving differential equations and things like that.
Yeah.
Let's learn how to solve like some basic like finance stuff first. So I'd probably bring it up with like the principal or something, see if we can get like a course started like that. And I'm not saying I would teach it, but I'd be an advocate for it.
Yeah. There's a lot of like the math stuff that they're like forcing us to learn. Like I know none of us are about to use that in our like careers and all that stuff. And so my next question would be, do you think like other like students would like benefit from like learning about like this stuff?
I think almost 100% of students benefit from this because I know most people haven't even learned like this stuff like from their parents or like at least not like in depth. Because I've talked to countless of my friends that have like the same exact feelings on this subject, so I think it helped almost everyone.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, and then lastly, so since you're like a college student now and like you're like picking your own courses and all that stuff, do you think like the classes that like you're picking now would like basically help you like set you up for like your future?
I think college courses compared to high school courses help way more in like future life because obviously it's way more tailored to whatever you're going to be pursuing as a career. So that's definitely more helpful. But still, I think there's things that just don't get covered in any type of school that people should know about.
Yeah. All right, that's the whole interview. Thank you for your time.